Not too much on me. I just took it out. And it happens to be the day that I record videos. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it like this. This is the real me. You either accept me or you don't. If there's anything in my hair, ignore it. Look what time it is. You think I care what you think about me at this time of night?
Nope.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ow, ow, ow.
Hi, my name is Donnie and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to all my returning customers. Give it up. Yeah, yeah. Any and everyone that returns to the channel, right here.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ow, ow, ow. Show them, girl, yeah, boom.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I said we don't waste any time. You're lying! Hey, let me show you something about this hoodie though. If I wanted to, I could really stun on y'all real quick. Hold on. With the ears? Come on now. Don't play with me. I will record the whole video like this. Look at this. I am adorable right now. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm not even gonna do that to y'all. There's probably stuff all in my hair now, actually. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know, guys. What do you say? We skip family sip today? Get right into the video? Nah. Where's the water? Go get it. You can't fool me. Is that Sprite? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Starry. You got 1 minute, bucko. While they're getting their water, soda people and pop people. I'm a woman of class. I use soda and pop in their respective forms, okay? It's orange soda, grape soda. That's how you use soda. If you're asking someone if they want a beverage, yeah, I'm at the store. What kind of pop you want, right? Hear me out. Hold on. Yeah, I'm at the store. What kind of soda do you want? No, that's just me though. You do what you want. Oh, you're back. Now we can start family sit. You saw what time it was. I have my water. Cheers. Good news, this episode was all filler. I didn't know Zeus Network was modeling their Baddies episodes after anime. There are more fillers in Baddies than there are throughout the entirety of Naruto. If you know, you know. There's not much to talk about today, so let's get right on into it. Baddies East Jamaica episode 4. At the beginning of the episode, we're starting off at the club. If you don't remember from the last episode, they're at the club. People performed. It was a good time. The girls are getting along. The good vibes continue. We have Biggie performing their song, and Biggie has the best song out of all of the Baddies cast. They could have used that for the intro, but they didn't want to see Biggie win because they would have had to pay her a bag for that. Anna Matt confirms that the vibes are vibing.
Our house over here, we just come with the vibration. You can see where the good energy at.
Even Rolly and Suki, they've made up. Apparently, I have no doubt in my mind, Suki went up to Rolly and started the conversation, apologized first. She just seems like that kind of person. The kind of person when they're mad, they're really mad. They see red mad, they'll say whatever to hurt your feelings mad. I feel like when Suki's had it, it's over for everyone. And she cares about no one and no one's feelings.
You got love handles. I know my body. For more than 15 seconds.
But then she feels really bad afterwards. And I just also feel like Rolly is just too petty and too much of a child to be the bigger person. I'm gonna cut that out. The rest of the club scene is really short. It went well and they went home. The next day at House B, they're talking about how good of a time they had last night.
I had fun last night at Pier 1. Yes, I had a good time. I am a Pier 1. Listen, I'm a Pier 1.
To adorable that all of them can get along. I think it has something to do with their appointed leader. The fact that Sky seems to actually want peace and enjoy peace and friendship and things of that nature. They talk a little bit about how Suki and Sapphire still weren't speaking.
Rolly and Suki was talking.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And Sapphire and Suki not talking. So that was throwing me off for a minute. Because they real friends.
That's sad, and I agree, because how did Suki make up with Rolly before she made up with Sapphire? Did that feel petty? I don't know. That kind of felt like a little petty. Like she was trying to make Sapphire jealous. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I thought that was weird. A little strange. They also talk about the fact that Smiley is gone again. They are really just living their best lives without Smiley. And I like how Sky is just like...
Funny liar. I loved everything about her.
She was a liar, but she was a funny liar, and I liked that about her.
If you haven't done anything to wrong her specifically, you're good peoples to Sky. I'm convinced. Camila could care less about Smiley.
To be honest, I'm not even interested in talking about Smiley. I'm just trying to have my time in Jamaica at this point.
I feel like what Camila really wants to say is,
why do y'all keep asking us about her? We don't care. We never cared. It never gave, we cared. Quit bringing her up. Who is Smiley? Every day I forget that I ever met this woman and y'all keep reminding me.
That's what I feel like Camila wants to say. Sky announces to House B that Natalie has planned yet another excursion for the girls.
It's ATVs, it's zip lining, it's a vibe, it's like, you can be topless.
It's supposed to be like a bonding girls' day activity. They're excited because they feel like they'll actually be able to enjoy said activity without Smiley being in the mix.
We're definitely about to be successful with this activity because, baby, the leeches are gone.
We'll see how that goes. And then we cut to House A and the vibe immediately changes.
Hey, bitches.
Leave. Being in House A just doesn't feel like a good time. Imagine living with Natalie Nunn. Wait, no, ew. Could you imagine waking up to this face? House A also talks about last night and how it went.
Everybody had a great time. The girls was bonding. You know, we really didn't have no problem.
Rolly mentions the conversation she had with Suki and how they made up.
We had a conversation last night. She literally feels bad for us fighting. She didn't want to fight me. I didn't want to fight her. We apologized to each other for everything we said about each other.
In E.T.'s talking head, she's like,
yeah, I'm happy for Rolly, but Suki didn't say anything to me.
Why would she? You threw water on her for no reason. And also, why would anyone speak to you when you do things like put on that color of eyeshadow? Did Rolly not let you borrow her glam team today? Why do you look like that?
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Rolly also mentioned Suki's issue with Mariahlynn.
But she does have a problem with you. Definitely.
As we saw, Suki was kind of talking to different people about it at the club. Mariahlynn has been talking about her behind her back. And apparently also involved in the rumor was that Mariahlynn was going to sneak her. I don't know how true that is. I feel like Mariahlynn would be too scared to even insinuate that she would sneak Suki. That part feels made up. I mean, we witnessed Mariahlynn talk a lot of shit.
Got your ass beat, bitch, real tall. Now you feel real small.
But I don't think Mariahlynn would sneak her. I don't think Mariahlynn could sneak her. I think Mariahlynn would get beat up just by having a thought of sneaking her. Sapphire gets involved.
What's your problem with her? I don't have a problem with Suki.
And Mariahlynn decides to act like she doesn't care that Suki doesn't like her when it's very apparent that she cares.
Same way she went online and said she thinks I should go home. It didn't really hurt me because I'm still here.
It did hurt you.
Because I thought she was my friend.
It didn't make you leave, but it did hurt you.
Nothing makes me scared. Do you see my hands? Do they look like they shaking to you? No.
And I think it's clear that it bothers her that Suki has a problem with her now when she was the main one that helped her get her chain back. I think Mariahlynn's afraid that Suki will snatch the chain that she helped her get back. And I wouldn't put it past her. Even though Suki claims that she's not a bully, we have now seen her participate in activities that I wouldn't classify as not bullying.
You fat hoe.
During this whole Sapphire Rolly versus Mariahlynn debacle, there's a shot of Natalie. Natalie looks like a zombie. Why is she dead inside? There is no soul behind those eyes.
I feel like I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead.
This woman is cooked. And at this point, I'm actually bothered that she didn't bring the stylist, because being forced to look at a natural face Natalie feels like a would you rather question. Would you rather have to look at Natalie bare face, no wig on for 30 minutes straight, or watch paint dry for an hour? Ugh, disgusting shit.
Disgusting shit.
Sapphire and Rolly keep pressing Mariah. They basically just want her to take accountability for her issues with Suki.
It was said to somebody else too that she said, I'm trying not to fight Mariah.
But why are you going off he say, she say stuff? But Mariah, you can't keep doing that.
As Rolly and Sapphire are talking, Mariahlynn is getting more and more upset, to the point where she is actively running away from these women now. You don't have Natalie and a whole crew of people defending you, and all of a sudden, you don't have time for this. Girl, what do you mean you don't have time for this? You're on set. You have nowhere to be. This is in fact the only thing that you have time for right now. That's why you're here. What else do you have to do? Why are you lying? All Mariahlynn had to do was say,
Okay, yeah, I guess I can talk to Suki.
and then that would have been the end of it. However, what actually happened is that Rolly gets really mad and upset at the fact that Mariahlynn isn't taking accountability, I guess.
No, why we said it.
I don't know. I was like kind of confused this whole argument about why Rolly was all of a sudden pressed. Sapphire, I understand. Rolly choosing to charge at Mariahlynn, I was just baffled at. Rolly ends up bulldozing Mariahlynn out the house. Mariahlynn is running around like a naked mole rat, trying to get away from Rolly and Sapphire. Mariahlynn is up in arms, saying she's done, she quits.
Get me the out of here now.
Let's go! I'm sick of her ass! I'm sick of that shit!
I'm tired of the corny lines.
Halloween Town! Halloween Town! The ghosts and ghouls and goblins are out!
What?
I'm sick of seeing the victim saga.
Tired of this bullying me shit.
You got stuff to do, go do it. Mariahlynn just has such side character energy. She would be one of the bully's minions in a Mean Girl movie. And the one with the least personality too. Not even the one that's trying to make fetch happen. So now Rolly's stomping around, all upset and mad, blowing her lid because Mariahlynn doesn't just say you're right. And whenever someone doesn't just appease Rolly, it just makes her upset.
Got what you got. Broke ass hoe.
Peep this line.
Calm down, baby.
Y'all hear that? What did E.T. say? Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Calm down, baby.
I'm sorry. Is that faggotry I hear? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was it.
Right to jail, right away.
I just feel like I heard something LGBTQ.
Calm down, baby.
I don't know. Maybe this is me. Maybe that's me right now. But Rolly and E.T., don't be surprised if it comes out that they're dating or that they have dated, because the baby rolled off the tongue kind of smooth.
Calm down, baby.
My girlfriend was like, no, it kind of just sounds like how women call each other baby, like how Sky does, you know? And I'm sorry, but it just didn't give hetero to me. It just didn't give vertical. I'm sorry, it didn't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they have both been confirmed to be into women in some way. Something is going on, allegedly.
Calm down, baby.
Back to the situation at hand. Mariahlynn calls Rolly a weirdo. That really grinds Rolly's gears, okay?
Not weird.
Who weird?
Weirdo hits different. When you're arguing with someone and they call you weird and they put the little emphasis on the D, someone saying you're weird, that is just so insulting. Remember earlier in the season where like they were insulting each other by saying you suck pee-pee? It's like 2 levels below that. You suck pee-pees here, mentioning anyone's mother here, you're weird. If someone were to call me weird, I'd probably be very upset. Like, what do you mean by that? I'm actually very neurotypical, so. But if someone calls me weird and then I go, I'm weird, you're weird, your mom's weird, your whole family's weird, now I feel like I've escalated the situation even more. You see what I'm saying here? So Mariahlynn calls Rolly weird, and now Rolly is sprinting to her.
You call me weird again.
Argument. Rolly walks up, pulls an ET. Mariahlynn throws, I think, the whole water bottle. Now they're name calling, going back and forth. It's a whole big thing. That situation pretty much ends abruptly. And next thing we know, everyone's on their way to the excursion. On the sprinter, Rolly is still yelling about the entire situation.
You sit there, you talk about bitches all day, and then follow us around like fucking puppies. You don't belong in house A. Take your ass to house B.
They are so serious about this. Oh, house A is better than house B. You don't deserve to be in house A. What are y'all talking about? You couldn't pay me to stay in a mansion with Rolly and Natalie and E.T. No, thank you. House B is the better house to be at.
And
You guys are all in mansions. Are you bragging about the fact that you're in house A because your room is next to Natalie Nunn? You literally sound like you're in middle school.
Oh, that's why you're in house B.
House B with the vibes and the same number of rooms? Y'all have an empty refrigerator just like house B. Unless they don't. Is that the difference? Do they get more meals in house A?
Come on, man, hook me up. What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, hook me up. 2 fucking string beans? Give me the goddamn string beans.
Unless you guys get complimentary dinner, y'all are the worst house. Exhibit A. Look at the difference in the vibes on House A Sprinter versus House B Sprinters. Anyways, everyone's arriving at the excursion. Rolly and E.T. are literally obsessed with each other. Like,
I'm just glad I'm with my Rolly. I'm taking Scarface, and I cannot wait to experience it.
you're gonna sit here watching my video in my face looking at me and tell me that they have never... If that's what you're telling me, you gotta leave. So anyways, Natalie's trying to pretend that her and Scotty didn't already kiss and make up.
Right now, it's important for Scotty and I to make amends in some kind of way.
Look how happy they are.
Come to an understanding within our relationship.
Suki and Sapphire end up on a raft together. Suki is also pretending like she didn't want to be on the raft with Sapphire.
But me personally, I don't want to be in the same raft as her.
Girl, who would you rather be on the raft with? If you don't forgive her already, enough is enough. Everyone is really excited. They get on the little raft things and they have a good time. They're dancing, they're swimming. Biggie is cannonballing into the waters of Jamaica. There's even massages. People are getting massages. There's ass everywhere. Everyone is shaking their badonkadonks. Cheeks just waving in the sweet Caribbean air. Also, Bobby is there and he's just naked. Great time, fantastic time. This is the time that everyone pictured they would be having in Jamaica. Things are going wonderfully until they're not. Suki and Sapphire pass Biggie and Mariah's boat and apparently are making fun of a stench. And, you know, we weren't there. We don't know if there was actually a stench. They weren't that close to her raft. So I'm not for sure, even if there was a stench, they'd be able to smell anything. But this very quickly turns into an argument. And Sapphire and Suki stand by what they said.
Yes, we're covering up the tuna.
Again, I don't know if there was a real smell coming from anywhere, but what I do know is that it's likely that when Sapphire told Suki everything that Mariahlynn had said and done, Suki took it upon herself to start making fun of her because Mariahlynn talks shit. So why can't Suki talk shit, but like in front of her, to her face, you know? Like an actual person who isn't scared of confrontation and doesn't constantly victimize themselves. I don't even know why Mariahlynn is arguing with this one because Suki is so unserious.
Yeah, they say your thing. Is that the truth? Yes, it do. Yes, it does. Yes, it do. It's crazy.
There is now this just big argument between mostly Mariahlynn and Suki at this point, with Sapphire chiming in every now and again. Suki has decided to stay on this raft, and when I tell you she could care less about this argument, she is just poking at Mariahlynn because she knows she's not going to do anything.
I'm done. You're not done. We just started. I say when we're done.
Okay, Suki.
You lost the argument. You are just being toyed with. You have to know you're being toyed with. And then at the same time, Suki is pretending to swim.
It's giving y'all want camera time. Y'all didn't get enough camera time. I get it. Cool.
What would she need screen time for? She has a fan base already. Sapphire jumps in, and Sapphire is again just wanting Mariahlynn to take responsibility for the things that she's saying.
Because I really no, but you were talking. You did. I did. You did. I told you. But then you started.
Suki continues to be a clown whole time, and you can't tell me this wasn't a plot. Whole time, Sapphire is plotting. I do think it's a bit strange that she chose Mariahlynn to be the one that she fights, just considering the principles that her and Suki have stood on the entire time. Like, I understand she was trying to make it up because she didn't do anything with E.T. or Rolly, but like, I agree with Mariahlynn.
I heard when you said, I got a lot of making up to do. So you think you're gonna pick on me?
Sapphire throwing her in the water probably had something to do with trying to make it up to Suki, because the whole time Suki's like, Sapphire, don't touch that girl.
I told her not to touch you because I know you can't fight.
Sapphire's just like, somebody's gotta go.
It is gonna be you.
That's where the episode ends. How's this gonna be on the next time on Baddies when this was already on the next time on and the last next time on? We should have seen the whole thing this time. Is the next episode that boring that this next on needed to be on the next on? I don't know. It looks like two crocodiles fighting in the water, so can't wait to see what happens to that. Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, leave them for me down below. The comments don't worry, the comments will be on. The last video I accidentally turned comments off and I was so sad. Like, I missed y'all so much. I was literally talking to my girlfriend. I was like, I haven't gotten a single comment.
I'm a flop.
I will never show my face on YouTube again. Because there's at least one comment that's like, video starts at. I was like, there's not even the video starts at guy. The person that hates watching my intros didn't comment. This is ridiculous. And then my girlfriend goes on my video and she's like, your comments are turned off. And I wouldn't talk about it anymore. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm a professional. Even professionals make mistakes. Won't happen again. Oh, you didn't have the water while you were watching the video? Don't worry. We got second family sip. No need to fight it. Hit it one time.
Hit it with me 2 times. Hit it with me 3 times. Let's go.
Hey, you got a little something right there. I think it's a... Finish the heart. Finish that. I didn't forget about you. Come on. Hey, no, I see you. Finish. Thank you. I love you. Do you feel that? That's love. That's that connection, baby. Love you, bye. They don't really have a cute couple name. Like, Eoli, Eoli, Toli, Tiggy.